It's time for video update one. I was actually in the middle of this, but I got interrupted, so I had to restart the whole fucking thing over. Okay, and all this together, there's gonna be three things. One is two. One thing that I forgot to show, and the other is a game that I mentioned that I have but I couldn't find. The second one is um, a whole bunch of stuff that I got at the end of the weekend from my brother-in-law. That was just bought at garage sales and everything. Um, no, actually four parts because there's two games I end up getting as well, and the last part which I will be using my cell phone to do, which is two games I downloaded on the 360. Okay, so the first thing is the game that I couldn't find, which is on the DS, which is the Yu-Gi-Oh game Spirit Caller. And the other thing, the thing I forgot, which should have been part of the bonus episode, bonus video episode, uh, which is a Mattel Electronics handheld game, which is baseball. This is pretty much this was the family game that we completely forgot about, then found, and it's like, oh, I remember this. All right. Uh, Actually, I'm gonna do that now. Before I show what I end up getting during the weekend, I'm gonna show the two games that I got. Uh, I got one on the DS, which is Pokemon Platinum version. The reason why I got this was to pretty much get all the Pokemons from Diamond. Hopefully, every Pokemon you can get is in here from Pearl, and the other stuff from here, and put them to Pokemon Black, pretty much. And the other one, which is the other game that I haven't stopped playing ever since I got it, which was Wednesday, I believe. Last Wednesday. Yeah. Which is finally I have another one of these though. Which the first one that originally came off of the 360, I wasn't too happy about. It was an game. Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Taikaichi. Yeah. I've already beaten the story. I'm on the hero thing with the whole create stuff. Alright. Part 3 now, which is what I got during the weekend from my brother-in-law. Alright. Pretty much, when he and other people were going to garage sales, they used to buy a whole bunch of stuff that uh, could have been used like family-wise. Hopefully, no one noticed what that was. And no one has been using it. It's pretty much been aside for a long time. And he decided to give them to me. Um, this is actually something I still have the original, the one I have. It's right there. I'm looking at it right now. Which is the original Game Boy. I have three, as you can see, one, two, and my original three. What the fuck? Um, um, the uh, the screen thing came off. What the fuck? This actually did not happen when I was recording the other one. Holy shit. I'm just going to put this aside. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say I have 4 of the gray ones, but this part actually just came off. So I have 3 gray ones, and I have a black one. And that's not all. This is actually something I wanted ever since it came out, because it's smaller and yeah, Game Boy Pocket. I'm actually gonna be using this when I have batteries in it. No lie, I'm going to be using it. I have 3 Game Boy Colors, 2 greens and a yellow. And I have a Game Boy Advance. What was also in the bag, this, either it doesn't work anymore, or I just have no fucking clue how to turn it on, which is the little Donkey Kong thing that they had. The keychain thing. Let's see. There's the picture. I have to check. And the 4 game in 1 thing. Now, in this bag here is a shitload of Game Boy Game Boy games. Game Boy shit. What am I talking about? There's original Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. Although some of the games are shit, as you will see. So after I pick at random and I show it to you guys and girls, because there's some girls watching, I will put them in this bag after. So the first game that will be shown. Oh, and most of the Game Boy Advance stuff, except for 1 game, is all for kids. And so it's this one for the Game Boy Color, I believe. The original Game Boy, I don't know. I don't feel like showing this as the first one. Mary Kate and Ashley get a clue. It's just in there. It's free, Oh, shit. Okay, after that, I'm going to show something that else that was given to me for Game Boy Advance use. Which is a hockey thing for the Game Boy Advance. I don't like hockey, so this was given to me. Which is pretty much the Game Boy Advance starter kit. It had the light, which is a Montreal Canadian goaler. Link cable, case, and the protection thing to go on the Game Boy Advance. Now, I don't like hockey. The only sport thing I watch is wrestling. So, yeah. Now, the next game. Which is original Game Boy. Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle. Trying to make sure. Good, whatever. I got 2 here. This one. Alright. This is a game I grew up with on the NES, which I actually do have. Never tried on here till when I saw it, which is Bionic Commando Elite Forces. Which this is a more fast paced uh, game. Next, okay. Um, I suck at trying to pronounce some things. I'm not even gonna attempt it with this. I'm just gonna show you guys what it is. And I tried all of these games quickly, mainly to see if they worked still. I don't remember really what that game was. I got one of the shit games, mainly because there's a fucking rainbow on it. You know what rainbow I'm talking about. This has been reviewed. It's shit. The gameplay shit. The game shit. Everything about it shit. The name of the person starts with an ace, S, like shit. I just want to move on to a different game. So, Amazing Spider-Man. Stay in that bag. Oh, and 3 of the original Game Boy games on here, I already do have, but I will just still show just to, like, say, hey, I ended up getting this for free. Okay, this was actually the last game I tried when I ended up getting the bag. Well, Game Boy Color well, original Game Boy, Game Boy Color. And this is a game where I have to delete the save file and restart it. Because this is E.T. the Extraterrestrial Digital Companion. I don't fucking know. Alright. I want to get some Game Boy Advance in here. I got the other shit game. Oh my god. Okay. This is not LJN. Let's just say the game on the Super Nintendo is shit. And I actually do have that game. The Sega Genesis version shit, although I never played it. I don't really want to. I tried it on the Game Gear because of me downloading it. I had curiosity to see if it was worse. Oh my god. And I have it for the Game Boy. I should have shaved before doing this. I really don't want to show it because, oh my god, whatever. Fuck it. I got Batman Forever. Would you believe I actually gotten further in the Game Gear version without even using save states? That's bad. Moving on. I have for Game Boy Color Project S11, which, if I recall, it's a flying game. Ooh, I have the first Game Boy Advance game. I just don't want to have the case too. Although it's a DS case and not Game Boy Advance case. Horses. I'm just gonna put that there. I'm gonna put you there, and we will move on to another Game Boy Advance, and it's actually this is one of the Game Boy Advance games that there was two copies of this game. I don't know why. Unfabulous. I remember trying the game. I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do. We have Ultra now. Me playing this game, the only thing that came to mind was Excite Bike. Motocross Maniac. Oop. I just found a random hair. I'm trying to get rid of all the Game Boy Advance stuff because all except for one is kid stuff. And the one that's not, well, technically it's still for kids, but it's the game I've been playing a lot. Besides Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. Actually, the Game Boy Advance game I've been playing a lot is also the same company for Pokemon, Game Freak. There's a hint. I'm not even gonna touch these games. There's more than one of these. Well, different kind of games, just not the same ones. Dora the Explorer: The Search for Pirate Pig's Treasure. Yeah, Dora. Fuck. Downfall for collecting games is you have to also end up getting those. I do not like this series at all. Movies, games, I don't. No. Well, this is the only one I've played for games. Harry Potter. Let's just say this. I saw Harry Potter 1 and 2. I fell asleep. I don't like it at all. No, dude. Okay, this is one of the 3 games I already have. Mega Man 2. Unfortunately, it cannot be either 3, 4, 5. It has to be 2. But hey, I'm not complaining. It's Mega Man, so. Oh, I dropped the Game Boy Advance game. Which the other copy of Unfabulous. Yay. Boo. Alright, let's go over this area. Okay, this one, when I tried it, I stayed on it for maybe like 2 minutes. Because of the little Nintendo character that ended up showing up. Alleyway. Luigi actually showed up and ended up going in the Pong thing. I keep forgetting the name of it. But I'm trying. Oh, Luigi! I gotta play this for a bit. Just like on in Spider-Man, this one has the rainbow. We all hate that rainbow. Beetlejuice. Mix up the bag a bit. I got 2 Game Boy Advance. This one. Dora the Explorer Super Spies. Go back in there. There's another Game Boy Advance. Monsters Inc. I'm not too crazy about Monster Inc. I'm not saying the movie is bad. No, the movie was not bad. It's just not my thing. Okay, when Blockbuster Blockbuster was actually open, and you were able to rent older systems back in the day. I ended up renting a Game Boy Color, and I believe this is one of the games I rented. I think I rented like two or three. I got lucky. I'm pretty sure this was one of the games. And it was an okay game. A Bug's Life. You, who are you? Okay, this game. I always saw it, Game Boy Color, by the way. I always saw the case for it, but I never rented it because I didn't know what to make of it. Which is Armorine's Project Swarm. I played it for a bit, and I don't know what to say about it. Game Boy Advance, not good. Disney's Princess. I'm just gonna put that back. I'm trying to I'm trying to get the Game Boy Advance game that I've been playing. Wave Race. I got it. I actually got the game. Okay. This is another one of those games where I always saw the case and I was like, I don't know what like I didn't know if I should or not. But getting it in here and trying it, I actually got addicted to it, which is Drill Dozer. I've really been playing this a lot, and I actually got used to the controls pretty quick. Game Boy, uh, the only sport game in here, just hit the ice. We're almost done. Well, this part. Oh shit! I forgot about this Game Boy Advance game. Bratz the movie. I'm just gonna, like the other Game Boy Advance, just put them in the back. Speaking of Game Boy Advance, Dora the Explorer Superstar Adventures. You know what I do after I show them? Go in there. This game. What are you? This is fun on the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. I don't remember because I don't think I played it a lot on the Sega Genesis. Earthworm Jim. Now I only found out recently that there was a Game Boy game and the Game Gear game, which the Game Boy game and the Game Gear game is pretty much the same game. Yeah, I don't know what the people were thinking of with the picture of this one, but you're still able to tell what game it is, which is Return of the Jedi. Look at that. Take fucking care of the games. And just like Earthworm Jim, just recently I found out that there was a Game Gear and Game Boy game for that. Still same games, you know. Game number 2 that I already have. Tetris. And here's the third one. F1 Race. Ow. Alright, I have 2 more games. And unfortunately, I just saw what games they are. I did not really want to see what games. Okay, this I thought was a pinball game at first, but the first thing I saw in it, it's not pinball. Rampart. Alright, this game. This was the game that that made me go, "What the fuck is this?" Because I've never heard of this game, never seen the case, never nothing. And still, by looking at it, it's even though I know what it is, it would still throw you off if you haven't played it in a while or something. Now, I'm not gonna try to pronounce it because I'm going to suck at it, so I'm just gonna show it. It's a puzzle game. All right, that's pretty much for the first for the three stuff, which were what I forgot and what I found. What I ended up getting during the weekend, and the two games I bought. That's it. There's I'm probably gonna make it a fade up, and then when the other part's gonna come up for the 360 TV screen thing there. It's probably gonna be a fade in. It's like, oh hey, look, because I don't really want to cut it, and it randomly goes from this to TV. So yeah. So I will see you guys in about 2 seconds. I don't know. Bye for this part. And now we are returning to the final part. It is time to show what I ended up getting. I ended up getting a few demos because I want to check out some indie games. Like this one, for example, but I'll get to that in a different video, probably. Where are they? Oh shit, I ended up getting more than just one. More than just two. Shit, I forgot about them. Okay, I gotta check. Okay. I ended up getting this since it was free. Doritos Crash Course, which I have yet to play. I have this one, which, me being stupid about something, Family Game Night. Although I noticed that looks like you need to download the games for this, so I'm just like, oh, son of a bitch. What else was there? Believe this, yeah. Harm's Way, which I believe this was another one of those Dorito stuff. And I believe there was one more, which is this one, I Am Alive. The reason why I got this one is because I've always heard a lot of good things about it. Like, there's decisions you have to make and, like, stuff that I enjoy in games. But I have yet to try because there's other games that I've downloaded that I wanted to play first and beat, like Amy was one of them, which I started. And I'm just going to check to see if that was all. Yeah, I got the demo of that just to try it out. Demo of that to try it out, but I wasn't too crazy about it. Okay, this was one of the games I wanted to get, but I ended up being short on points. That was to try.
Nope, that's actually it. Oops. Stop going up. There. Yeah, that's actually it for that. And that's the. Whoops. Whoa, what happened with my hand? My hand randomly starting to shake. Um, that's it for the update number 1 on what I've gotten. When for the video game stuff collection portion of stuff, I have no idea what's going to be next or when it's going to be. So until then, I will see you then.